Salutations and good morning everyone, and welcome back to another grounded update video where today we're going to be hopping back into public test server 8.0. Now I have two really quick things to tell you guys before we start. First off is that I am in a public test server, so if you guys are not in the public test server 8.0, you guys will not have this update yet. This update should be coming out anytime within the next week because they normally run the public test servers for about 7 to 10 days, so you guys should see this update come out fully within that timeline. So if you guys don't see it yet, please be patient. It will be coming out soon. It is in public test. I would like to also invite all of you guys to join the public test server because helping this team find all the bugs and being able to fix the game to make it the best game possible, that is awesome, and I would like to invite all of you guys to do it because the developers are a small team of developers that are really passionate about this game, and they love our feedback and they love our help to find all of the bugs that they can. Also, the second thing I'd like to do is tell you guys that I would like to invite all of you to subscribe to the channel who are not currently subscribed. Only 1/3, 22, actually 33% of you guys who watch these videos are actually subscribed. So if we want to hit the 21,000 subscriber goal for the entire channel by the end of 2021, I'd like to invite all of you guys to subscribe now. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going through and checking out the backyard. We're going to be going through and looking at all of the changes that they've made to the backyard. Now you'll see that currently I'm in flight mode. I have my HUD disabled. That way we can go and check out everything. So these changes will be in the backyard once 8.0 comes out officially. Now, the first thing that I'd like to point out is that they did change the location of the beehive. You guys will see that the beehive has been shifted to the right and on my screen and on the picnic table. Now, nothing else with the beehive has actually changed. It is still exactly the same. The bees interact with it the same. There is nothing inside of it except for even more bees now. But that is it. The beehive has not changed anymore other than being rotated or shifted over to the right and rotated slightly. The other thing I want to point out is that the magnifying glass is now also on top of the picnic table. Now this may confuse some of you guys because the magnifying glass was on a stump that was right here. Well, the stump is now also gone. We'll get to where they moved it in a second, but what I want to say is that they shifted over the entire sand pit area that's here, this garden area, what looks to be like a vegetable garden, and they removed all of the grass over here. Now this only makes sense because they are going through and editing this entire area. I do not know if the sandbox is actually going to stay here or if they moved it over to make it easier on the development team for editing this area currently in the game, but it has been moved over. Now, I will also say that they edited all of this. We'll get into that in just a second. But they did shift. They are going to shift this bench, the picnic table, over. Now, it's very slight how far they moved it, but if you guys have a base that's built on here or anything like that, just know there's a chance that you are going to lose parts of your base. So if you have all your items over here, go and get them moved. I would hate to see anybody lose any of their stuff. This is a big deal that they move this stuff because it does destroy a lot of bases that people built over here. But at the end of the day, if you are building behind the under construction flag, like I did when building Sim Castle all the way over there, you had to know that there is a chance of base loss. There's a chance of things being destroyed. So just a heads up that that did happen. The next thing I want to talk about is the fact that the grill is now tipped over. Now, this grill getting tipped over is kind of a big deal because what this says is that maybe we're going to get charcoal all over the ground over here. Maybe we're going to get some sort of fire biome in the game. Maybe there's going to be a way to make a fire that you go through and you have to go and get items from the hot charcoal. Maybe there's going to be items. Maybe there's going to be mutated bugs over here, some mutated berries. There could be a base that gets integrated over here. But before any of you ask, there is nothing underground over by here besides the wheel of the actual grill. There's nothing inside of the grill yet. It is just a tipped over grill at this moment. That's all that they've done with that. Now, the last thing that I want to add, guys, and this one I'm kind of excited about, is they did adjust all this over here. They removed the pipes out and they changed this up over here. They added some water here where the pipes were, but here is the kicker. They edited this whole area too, meaning they moved where the sprayer is, the bug sprayer. They moved all these items around over here, and they actually changed up where the entrance or how you get into this base. Now, a lot of you guys are sitting here saying, Sim, this door is locked. How do you unlock the door to get into the haze base? And a lot of us are always caught with a blank off guard going, I don't really know how you get in there, right? Because the entrance to the base is right over here. But what I would like to add is that they've now edited what I do believe is going to be the way to get into this base. Now, I have flown underground to show you this, and I know it's a little foggy because we're in the haze, but bear with me. There is now a pipe underground over here, and there's also water. I have to believe that this pipe will lead over this direction towards where this actual hole in the ground is. By this shovel. That's what I believe this pipe's going to lead. I believe it is a pipe for the sprinkler system, but I do believe you're going to be able to swim through this pipe for the sprinkler system to get over here and get into this pipe. Now, you'll see that there is a large crack in this pipe that you should be able to swim up out of, and you'll notice that this door is green. It is not red like it's locked. This door is actually green, and this will let you into this smaller portion of the base down here. There is a switch right here that you'll be able to pull to probably activate the last laser, and then out here as well you should be able to swim through a little bit further over this way, get out of that water that's over here. You see here's the water that lead up this way. The water also leads over this way, which this door over here is also green, which will allow you to enter the main part of this base, including where that button is over there that probably unlocks that door upstairs, and then going up over here to get up all the way out and get out of the base right here to this door that is now partially buried. Okay, so I don't know really. It might unlock that door, but I don't know how easy it's going to be to get in this area, especially with this partially buried door. It could be that we're not supposed to get in this way anymore, and that it's only accessed through that underwater point, which I think would be a really cool way, because then it gives that base like a secret entrance. Now, driving down here, the Black Ant Hill is not in development yet. It is not in this update yet, so you guys just answering that question really quick. And then the last question that a lot of you guys are going to ask is, Sim, where did they put the giant, ooh, hello, Mr. Crow, where did they put that giant stump? And I will tell you, they put it right back over here. Now, I'm hoping this stump becomes another tree, because right now we only have one tree in the backyard, and I would like to see another tree in the backyard, but here is where the actual stump is. There is nothing inside of it yet. It is literally just a bunch of roots that have been put together, and then coming down here, there is nothing underneath it either. The only thing that you can find underground right now, besides all of that over there, which we've already talked about, is all of these water drops that are under here. I do believe that this is still just a glitch. They did talk about editing the way that the dew goes on all of the grass, that there's going to be a lot more of it throughout the day. So I think that that was just a slight edit that was made, that they just need to fix that. So if you guys see floating dew, that's what it is. I also want to warn you guys that my good friend Rudar had a hedge base built over here, and half of it was destroyed. He lost a whole bunch of his hedge base when it was over here. I don't know why. I don't know what edits that they made over here to change that up. But just so you guys know, that is also something that happened, and he did lose quite a bit of his stuff. So just be careful, and remember, guys, that this game is in development right now, that everything is subject to change, that everything could be edited, and you could lose your whole base. I am completely comfortable with losing all of my stuff. That's why I play an early development game like Grounded, and why I have so much fun. And let's face it, guys, at the end of the day, if you play Grounded, you know it's an early development, and you guys love the game to the point where if you lost everything, it's not that big of a deal to start over, because it is so much fun. But thank you guys all so much for watching to this point of the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit that like button and let me know you watched all the way to the end, and I'll make sure I heart your guys' comment. Let me know what's your favorite thing that's been changed, or if you guys have any hypothesis on what else could come to the game now that things have been changed and things have been edited, because I'd love to know what you guys think happened and what you guys think is going to be coming in the game. And as always, guys, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.